All right, so we have already written these first. This is right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We've already written these in
Slope. Or y
with the
equals
graph.
next
So
to
yes, so y equals
3x minus 1.
minus 1, y equals negative 2x.
Yeah.
Yep, minus 2. Come on, pen. And y equals
Negative 1x.
minus 4. All right. So when we have this next, we have a point and we have a slope. And so we're going to learn something today about point slope. Okay? When you're given a point and you're given a slope and that's all you got, there's a form that you can use. And it'll work every time. So you're going, here it is. You need to probably write it down. I'm going to put it at the top. It is called point slope, obviously, because all you have is a point and a slope. So y minus y minus y1 equals m. What's m?
X. No.
M represents what?
Slope.
Slope.
And then x minus x1. Y minus y1 equals m, x minus x1. Notice that there are y's and x's that have a 1 and then they don't have a 1. The y and the x that do not have a 1, they're going to stay y and x. They're going to be the y and x that are eventually like y equals mx plus b. This without the 1, that y right here is that y. That x, you're gonna distribute that m, so that mx, it's gonna create your mx. Okay? So now, we gotta figure out y1 and x1. They come from the ordered pair you're given. Alrighty? So, we're gonna plug in. But it is true, it's subtracting. What do you do if you subtract a negative? You add. So keep that in mind. All right? Don't mess up if you have a negative number. It's subtract a negative. You'll be adding. And notice in this number 4, we do have a negative. Let me move did y'all write it down? Okay.
Yes.
Because I want you to be able to see it if I have to slide up. So our first one, we're going to have y, and then what is the y component for the ordered pair? Y'all, ordered pair. Do y'all not know?
Negative 5 4.
What is the y part of the ordered pair?
4.
Goodness. Y minus 4 equals m. And then x, what's the x component? Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, me back up. What is our m?
Negative 3.
Negative 3. And then x, what?
Negative 5.
But how do we use that?
As the 1 with the 1.
X minus negative 5.
Which means what? X plus 5. Yep. Because that lets you know it is a negative. Y minus a negative is going to be y plus. So y minus 4 just stays what it is at this point. And then you distribute the negative 3. So that gives us negative 3x what?
Negative 3x over negative 4? Or...
We're distributing the 3 across x plus 5. Yes, minus 15. Y minus 4 equals negative 3x minus 15. All right, one step left.
You move the negative 4 to the other side.
How? How do we move it?
Plus.
Adding a
Plus.
plus. So that means in the end, we're going to have y equals negative 3x
-9. Or -11.
minus 11. Perfect. That's your answer. So if we were to graph this, we would go all the way down to negative 11 on the y-axis. And we would come up 3 to the left 1, up 3 to the left 1. All right? So, number 5. Our ordered pair
3,
is 4, 3. Our slope is
3, 4.
1/2.
1/2.
Oh, wait, my fault.
So, y do what?
+3.
Y.
Minus 3
Minus 3. So
equals, because it's a positive number,
1/2 x
1/2, and then in parentheses, x
plus 4. No, minus 4.
minus 4. Good. All right. Are we good with the setup?
Yes, ma'am.
This time they're both minus. This time, because they were positive, they fit into the template. So y minus 3 equals 1/2 x minus what?
Minus 4. Wait. 2.
2.
-2.
Yes. Because negative 4 times 1/2, or half of 4, is 2. Yeah, it would be negative. Then our final answer, y equals 1/2 x, what?
Plus -1. No.
1.
Plus 1.
Plus 1.
The negative 3 travels across the equal mark as a positive 3. So positive 3 minus 2. Okay. Look at number 6. Let's get our setup going. You set it up.
Alright.
See if we can get. See if you can get that set up. All right, this is the setup. What'd you get?
Y plus 5 equals -3/2, and in parentheses x plus 1.
Almost.
Minus -3/2 x minus 1.
All right, the y plus 5 is right because it's a negative 5. Perfect. But it's a positive 1, Preston, so you're going to subtract 1 for the y, for the x. So negative, you were so close. -3/2 x minus 1.
Dang.
I know.
So close.
So my suggestion, write it. Then before you work it, check your signs. Because if you've started off with the wrong signs, your answer will be like way off. So you know that it's 2 negatives, it's minus minus, but be sure, go see what your ordered pair signs are and be sure that you've plugged them in accordingly. So y plus 5. Let's get it worked. So it's -3/2x. That's our slope. And then this is -3/2 times -1. What's that?
-3/2.
Nope.
Positive
2 negatives
3/2,
make a
yeah.
positive.
Yep.
So it doesn't change the numbers, just the sign. All right. What's our next step?
-5.
-5. So y equals, so we're almost there, -3/2x plus 3/2 minus 5 over 1. Okay, how do we combine 3 over 2 and 5 over 1? What are we going to have to do?
Cross
Cross
multiply.
multiply.
Nope.
Multiply across, just straight across.
Change the denominator. Yeah.
Why? Because
So
what
they can be the
operation are we
same, so
doing?
you can add 'em.
We're adding and subtracting
Okay.
that part. I know,
Him.
but that was good.
Capital H.
So what will the numerator be when we change it?
2.
No,
Mm.
numerator.
We're lost.
Oh, numerator. 6 or no, 3 and 10.
We're lost.
5 over 1 is going to become what?
10 over 2.
10 over 2.
Negative.
And then I'm just going to kind of do a little line through the 5 over 1. So y equals negative 3 over 2x. And then I think I've already heard it. What's the next part? What's our minus 7 over 2? Perfect. What is 7 over 2? Where would I locate that? If I were to graph it.
You start at negative
Go up
7.
7.
Or no, go
That's a
down-
slope.
Go down 7 over to
That's
the
slope. We're talking about y-intercept. How would I find 7 over 2 or negative 7 over 2 on a graph?
right. On negative.
It wouldn't be upset negative.
That's slope.
Okay.
This is y-intercept. Where is the point?
Go down 7.
Would it just be on?
It's not down 7 over 2. That's slope.
Negative 3. You'll be on 3 on the x graph.
Why?
Because you're going down 7 and over to the right 2.
It's, y'all, this is not slope.
It's on 3 on the y axis.
Why do you say that? Help me. You're on the right track, but why? Why'd you pick 3?
Because I went. The only way I did is I went down.
Wait, what now?
The only way I did is I went down 7 and over to the right 2. It's the only way I got it.
That's going to take you down 7 notches.
Yeah, over 2
Yeah.
is going to line up with 3
Skinner.
on the x-axis.
We're talking about the y-axis.
What are you talking about?
Where do I start this graph?
2.
Okay, guys. 7 over 2. What is that as a mixed number?
3.5 over 2 or over 1.
That would be.
Negative 3.5.
Which is, what is a fraction? Mixed number, not a decimal. Not a decimal. What is it as a fraction?
2 and 6/7.
Huh?
Mixed number.
7 over 2.
Oh, the mixed number. Oh, negative 14 over 1.
No, the next number is like 3 numbers.
It's 3 and 1.
Yeah, mixed numbers.
What, DC?
Whole number.
DC, what'd you say?
I got negative 3 and 1.
Thank you. 3 and 1/2. You say 7 divided by 2. 2 will always be your denominator. And it goes in, 2 goes into 7 3 times. So if you have 7 divided by 2, it goes
Okay, I did it.
3 times. So that gives us
3.
2 times 3 is 6.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
But it's
that
7.
yeah. You can't get to 7. What comes 2 is 7? Nothing.
Oh, 3.5. My fault.
to 3.5. So you would come down the y-axis and you would get to 3 and 4, negative 3, negative 4, and it's right in the middle. Is where you would start graphing that.
This one. I did.
Yeah, you ended up with
I
the
put-
7
I
as the
put
denom.
7 into 2.
Yeah.
For some reason. I don't know.
It happens. All right. This time, write an equation of the line that passes through each pair of points. All right. This is getting more interesting and entertaining as we move along. We don't know slope. At this point, though, we're given a graph. Can we look at a graph and determine slope?
Yes.
Yes, we can. So, for number 7, what is slope? Who can tell me what slope is for number 7?
Number 7.
Negative 4 over 2.
Mm-mm.
No.
Is it,
It's up 2 over 2, so 2 over
It's-
2 over
yeah.
1.
negative 2
It's
over negative 2
It's
over
just 1 because 2 over 2 is 1.
No, it's negative 2 over 2.
How is it negative 2?
Check what? You go up 2 over. to the
Well, when you
right
say
2.
over, Levi, what way are you going?
I'm going
Up,
up 2
and then-
to the right.
And then
2,
to the right
which is
2,
positive.
which is positive, positive,
1.
which is 1.
Yeah.
He's going up 2, except it went right, and then over 2. Or if you came down 2, you would go to the left 2. So 2 over 2
It's 1.
means our slope is 1. And notice in the drawing how it's going straight to the next whole number spot. So that's a slope of 1. So far we have y equals 1x.
You could be a mathematician.
I know, right? Be a math teacher.
Where do you think it crosses the y-axis?
At,
Negative 4.
5.
What, Walker?
negative 6.
-6. Start at 0, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It crosses right there.
I'll go on the next one.
Now we have to finish out the whole equation first.
Yeah, dude.
Well, what would what's the slope? I mean, what is the equation for number 8?
Oh. Let me cut.
Let him go back.
1.
It's 4 over 4. What is 1?
Huh?
Negative 4, which is negative 1.
Thank you. Negative 1x
Oh, yeah, I see that. I see how you get that.
And
What-
it crosses it at 5.
plus 5.
Oh, I understand it now.
Oh, no.
All right. What about 9? Stop it. What about 9?
9. Over to the left 3 and up 4, so it's negative 3 over 4.
Nope.
What?
Up
Negative
4
1.
into the up 4 into the left 2.
What number is that?
1/2. Wait, no, it's 2
Negative.
over 1.
Negative 2.
Yeah,
Negative 2 over 1 or negative 2. And then where does it cross the y-axis?
Yeah.
No.
Wait.
Negative 5. Crosses right here.
Please.
Now, number 10. Figure out slope. You should, hey guys, hint. Study the ordered pair. What do you notice about the ordered pair?
2 negative 4s
Where?
in the y-axis.
On the phone.
So,
So there's positive. It's just
So
one
what is-
positive 4.
what does,
Yeah, it's
what when the y repeats, show me what that looks like with your arm when the y is repeating. What is slope for this?
It's y equals this negative 4.
Nope.
Oh no.
When the slope is a horizontal line,
Uh-huh.
No, 4 I said.
it crosses at negative 4. So your slope, though, is 0.
Ah.
Slope is 0, so you would have 0x. So y equals negative 4.
Okay.
11. Nothing repeats. We're not given a y-intercept anywhere because it would be a 0 in the x. So you're going to have to figure out slope. How do you do that?
Oh, it's gonna be 0.
You put Y.
y1
Negative
minus
4
y2.
Oh wait, no.
That
No,
means
y2,
Y1, Y.
y2 minus y1 over x2.
Yeah.
So this is where you're setting it up as fractions. The y is subtracting and the x is subtracting. So do that super quick and tell me what your slope is.
1 over 4. Yo, I just pulled a
Oh,
big
look
brain
at you.
Well,
Fabulous. So our slope is 1 over 4. Now, here's where, listen to me all the way on this. We just found a slope of 1/4. Does everybody agree with that before we move forward?
Yes.
Anybody lost on how we found that?
Well,
All right, awesome, Walker. So I'm going to write out here in a different color so we don't lose it. Now, how many ordered pairs are you given? 2. Here's how, you're going to use what form though? We now have a point and a slope. What are we going to use to solve this?
Oh, y minus y1.
We're going to use that one, the
equals
point
m-
slope.
mx minus x1.
All right, you have 2 ordered pairs though.
Yeah.
You pick, and it doesn't matter. Pick one of those, and you'll come up like, okay, so Alden and this side of the room, Alden and Levi and the couch ladies, if y'all will do -4, -2 as the ordered pair. Walker, Madeline, Preston, Will Skinner. Y'all do 4, 0 as the ordered pair. You've already done it. Do what? You already worked it?
Wait, which one do we do?
Y'all were doing 4, 0. They are doing -4, -2. Well, Alden, get on it. Stop talking.
I got it. Good job.
They did it. Oh, you got the right here.
yeah, I did that.
Wait, that's not up.
Hold on, you didn't say that.
Oh.
Wait, I didn't read
Yeah,
that.
you just lost so much.
You did. You put the number wrong. Your setup is right. Now, no,
Wait, is the answer right though?
no,
Oh, the answer's not right? Okay.
setup is right.
Okie dokie.
I didn't see
Hey,
it.
Levi.
That's
Wait,
where we're
how does that little riff go?
The 4
Wait, how
and the
does
0.
that rant over?
We're using this format.
I didn't see it.
Oh my god, look at me in my soccer dress.
So you're taking that ordered pair that you were given
Huh?
and putting it, the Y, that's where the Y goes and the X where the X goes. From your ordered pair. And solving. Emily, what'd you get?
Why don't go right? That's why I'm always breaking my hand.
Why is it so long?
Why is it so long? I don't know. I don't know. It's so long.
So you're saying it's massive?
Yeah, you know
Yeah, that's massive. You're up here.
Lower your voice.
Y.
But what?
Not negative 2.
If it says it's
Boy.
so this would be,
Boy.
it would still be 1. So that would be the answer.
Well, you're also being entertained by
Is
the
there
rest of the
anything else
room.
I need to do? Or just-
Pardon?
Is there anything else I need to do?
Well, we're about to see what we got.
Did I do something? I'm just trying to get some, like, challenge for you. What? That equals.
Well, we all agreed that sludge was 1/4. Now you gotta work the problem. I know. You gotta be staying with me, not zooming out somewhere else. So, do you even know which ordered pairs you were supposed to use?
The 4 and 0.
So would that be
Oh, my goodness.
negative?
You know these days are pretty massive.
Okay, hold on.
You know, that's nice.
That's my.
Well, multiply, what's 1/4 times? Yeah, so this is -1.
What number is that?
There you go.
I love the way it
So, Emily, what'd you get for the answer? Y equals 1/4 x
Y equals 1/4 x plus -1 or minus.
or -1? Good. All right. Do we need to work through that, or do you see it?
I saw my mistake. I found my mistakes.
You got to watch your signs. You should have had. You had 4 0. So you would have had y minus 0 equals 1/4 x minus 4, which would have given you a -1 when you multiply 1/4 times -4, and that's bring a 0 over, and it's still -1.
I just forgot to make the 4 a negative.
That'll mess. That's why I was saying to Preston
I
earlier.
ended up having the right sign, like the right formula. Just didn't.
Right, but you got to have the right answer. So that's why the problem is, said it, like I said to Preston, you've written it, now stop, and did you do the right signs? So check yourself. 12, what's slope? Please stop.
Slope.
-7 over -6.
7.
Oh.
Wait.
I'm gonna trip out.
So you don't, what is slope for 12? Please stop clicking.
I think it's -4 over 3.
Wait, no.
Oh wait, no.
8 over 6,
Which could.
which can go to
4.
4 over 3.
So positive 4 over 3.
Bad boys. 1, 2.
I heard a cop car playing that song.
Definitely got that off of YouTube, George.
Okay, so when you work it, oops,
So, it's Y. Wait, what side are we doing?
you pick
Oh, okay.
which one you want to do.
I'll do the full 12.
So y minus what?
Y minus 5
Good.
This is a negative.
Watch out.
equals 4/3 parentheses x minus 4.
Alright, we might not have to trip out.
So, awesome. So
It's not a trip out.
y minus 5. Guys, unless I'm calling your name, I need you not to open your mouth.
Yes, ma'am.
Can we do the other side
Mm-hmm. Like the other ordered pair?
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. How do we move the 5?
You might plus it with 16/3.
Good. So what will our denominator need to be?
15.
15. Happens to the 16/3?
It goes to 16 over 15.
No. How do I go from 3 to 15?
Oh, five.
Uh-huh, 16 times 5. 5 times 6 is 30, carry your 3. 5 times 1 is 5 plus 3,
80.
80. And then if we have a 5, we need 15. So what does our numerator become?
5. No, 3.
If we have 5 over 1, and I need my denominator to be 15,
Oh,
what do I multiply the 5 by?
5.
How do I get from 1 to 15?
15.
So multiply the 5
So
by,
60 over 15.
when you subtract that, what do you get? Or
Negative
actually, yeah, subtract it,
20 over 15.
which is what?
Oh, 4/3. Negative 4/3.
All right. Going to this next part. Write an equation of the line that has each pair of intercepts. What that means is as you graph, it's going to cross the y-axis right here, y-intercept. What's that ordered pair that crosses the y-intercept?
No, not so.
Not a slope, on the y-intercept. How would I write that as an ordered
Oh,
pair?
it's y equals
Negative 5.
2a.
No, I'm not asking for no. Where? Let me pull this back down a little bit. On number 8, where would I find negative 5?
Negative 5?
I thought it was negative 5x over 1.
Where would you find negative?
Honey, we're talking about x-intercept, y-intercept. We're not. Where, look, in number 7 shows it. Where is negative 5 on the y-intercept? How do I find that?
Start at 0 and go to the left 5. No, go down.
The y-intercept. Go down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right here. Where do I find 2 on the x-axis?
Start at 0 and go to the right 2.
So right here. What is the ordered pair for the x-axis? What is this ordered pair?
Up 5, 2.
For the x-axis, the blue dot, that dot, what is the ordered pair for the x-axis? Y'all don't know?
0.
You don't know how to figure it out? Okay. This is something, okay, x, y. Our ordered pair is always written x, y, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what is the x value for the blue point? 2. What is the y value?
Negative 5. Or wait, what were you doing?
Right here, blue dot. Blue dot. Sitting right here. What is the x value? Where on the x-axis is that dot? 2. Where on the y-axis did it run across? Here is the y-axis. It ran across at 0. 0 right here. So the x-axis is 2, when the x-intercept, 2, 0. For the y, if it's negative 5, let me change colors. Where do I find negative 5? What is the x value for negative 5? 0. What is the y value?
5.
Negative 5.
Negative 5, sorry.
So you will, do y'all not know how, yeah, this is something y'all should, I thought you already knew how to look at a point and say it's ordered pair.
I know
Is that something y'all haven't done?
No,
Yes or no?
No.
You haven't?
no.
Oh, we had done
Y'all did it even last year. This is not a new concept. If I were to say, what is the ordered pair right here? Or let's get one that's off. What is the ordered pair right there? Number 9. What would the ordered pair be for that number? That dot?
Oh,
Alden, join us.
2,
that. 3, 2.
2, negative 3.
2, negative 3. Find it on the x-axis. It's right there. Find it on the y-axis. It's right there. X comes first. 2, negative 3. Y'all have done this. No? Yeah. So you will, for the x-axis, it's always the number, because it's on the x-axis, so the number comes first. On the y-axis, the number will come last, because it'll be in the y spot. And the 0 will be the other part, because it's on the axis. So what would the x-axis, x-intercept, the ordered pair be for 17? How would we write? If it's x-intercept of 2, how would we write?
2, 0.
2, 0. What about the y being 10?
0, 10.
0, comma 10. You will use those ordered pairs to find slope and then put it in point slope. So if we have, what's the slope for number 16?
For number 18?
16.
16?
You have 2, 0 and 0, negative 5. What would our slope be?
Y equals negative 5x plus 2.
No. Not what is the equation. What is slope?
Negative 5.
You have to put it in slope, in the slope formula. You're given ordered pairs. You can't look at them. We're on 16.
Okay. 5 over 2.
5 over 2. Negative 5 minus 0. 0 minus negative 2. So it's positive. It will end up being 5 over 2. And then you've got to pick one of those two and work it to see what the ordered pair would be. I mean, what the equation would be. It doesn't matter if you go with 2, 0 or 0, negative 5. Oh, doesn't it tell you what the y-intercept would be? So what would your equation be?
Y equals 2x.
What equals 5 over 2x minus 5?
5 over 2x, not 2. 2's on the x-axis. It's not your slope. 5 over 2x minus 5. Luckily, they give you the y-axis on that, so you don't have to go put it. But if you were given that and you didn't know, you could use the slope intercept to find it. All right, I haven't said move.